USA Radio News with Chris Barnes.
The U.S. Senate's expected to finally vote today to extend funding for the 9/11 Victim Compensation Fund. It'll be final passage as the House has already approved it. It would extend funding for decades, and President Trump is expected to sign the bill. There's also a vote expected on Capitol Hill on the nominee for a key cabinet position. As we hear from USA Radio's Robin Walensky.
He continued to earn the praise of experts and colleagues from every corner of the national security landscape.
The Senate expected to vote on Defense Secretary nominee Mark Esper's nomination. Majority Leader Mitch McConnell speaking on the Senate floor.
The world is full of serious threats to America, to our allies, and to our interests. Having a Senate-confirmed Secretary of Defense, especially one of this quality, could not come a moment too soon.
USA Radio News. The Trump administration planning on trying to make it easier to deport illegal immigrants who haven't been in the U.S. for very long. The Department of Homeland Security is to issue a notice today saying it's expanding expedited removal, which gives authorities permission to detain and deport immigrants quickly without having to have them go before an immigration judge. Under that policy, illegal immigrants captured anywhere in the U.S. within 2 years of entering the country could be deported without a hearing. This is expected to face numerous legal challenges. People along Florida's east coast are bracing for a lot of rain from a tropical depression that's forming in the Bahamas. The National Hurricane Center says that storm could dump about 4 inches of rain on that region today. Although the tropical depression is expected to stay weak, forecasters say it will probably stay offshore for the next couple of days. Find us online at usaradio.com. Former special counsel in the Russia investigation Robert Mueller is to testify on Capitol Hill before 2 congressional committees tomorrow. Mueller reportedly received a letter from the Department of Justice telling him he must limit the scope of that testimony. Republican South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham says the Democratic House Judiciary Chairman Jerry Nadler is making Mueller's testimony and sheer appearance on Capitol Hill all about politics.
Most Americans were looking to Mueller to tell them what happened, not Nadler. Do you think any fair-minded American believes that Nadler's out to get the truth? He's already convicted the president in his own mind. This is all about impeachment. If they impeach the president over the Mueller report, Trump will get reelected, will take the House and the Senate.
A Northern California priest is accused of stealing almost $100,000 from collection plates. The thefts were uncovered when first responders found $20,000 in cash in a car that was being driven by Father Oscar Diaz after he was involved in a crash last Wednesday near Santa Rosa. And Grammy-winning singer Art Neville is dead. The New Orleans music icon and member of the Neville Brothers was 81. He was a founding member of the Meters, whose style was the epitome of New Orleans funk. Art and his brothers Aaron, Cyril, and Charles started the Neville Brothers in 1978. And for USA Radio News, I'm Chris Barnes.